Look, running a small business is amazing. The freedom, the financial upside, and building something from scratch. It's incredible. But here's the thing nobody talks about. It's also really hard. There are these repeating challenges that catch entrepreneurs off guard, and they can tank your business if you're not prepared. So in the next few minutes, I'm walking you through the 5 biggest ones I see small business owners struggling with. And more importantly, I'm giving you concrete ways to fix them. My name is Vahab, and I run my small consulting firm called Concilium Dynamics. And I help business owners with their business operations and strategy. On this channel, I talk about business operations, strategy, and leadership, and sometimes personal development. Things that I learned the hard way and I wish I knew earlier. So if you like content like this, please subscribe. Let's start with something I see all the time. A business lands 1 or 2 big clients, things feel amazing for a few months, and then one of them leaves. And suddenly your revenue just goes down. This is client concentration, and it's probably the fastest way to put your business at risk. So how do you fix this? Firstly, you need to diversify your client base. You want to structure your revenue so no single client is more than 15 to 20% of your total revenue. You need to start building out your smaller client base even while you're busy. Think of those smaller accounts as your insurance policy. Then build repeating revenue into everything. Instead of just doing one-off projects, layer in retainers, subscriptions, or service contracts. Even within project work, you can embed smaller maintenance packages or upsell opportunities. This will improve your income and makes your cash flow predictable. And keep your sales funnel warm. I know you're busy closing deals, but don't let lead flow die. Always be prospecting, even when things are good. New leads will lower your client dependence. Here's something that most people don't understand. You can look profitable on paper and still run out of cash. And I've seen it happen to solid businesses. A late payment here or seasonal dip there, an unexpected expense you didn't budget for, and suddenly you can't make payroll. You can't invest in the growth of your company, and you feel stuck. So you can fix this by getting serious about forecasting. Build 3 scenarios: best case, base case, and worst case. Then stress test them. Ask yourself, what happens if clients are 30, 60, even 90 days late? What if revenue drops by 20%? Run those numbers now. Then build a buffer and take it seriously. Aim for reserves that cover 3 to 6 months of your fixed cost. It should be non-negotiable. This buffer is what lets you sleep at night. Structure your payment terms strategically. Require 30 to 50% upfront on projects and use milestone payments, and put contracts in place with clear timelines, late fees, and overdue payments, even incentives for early payments. You are literally teaching clients how to pay you on time. And finally, get your systems in place and automate your invoicing and follow-ups. Tools exist to make this easier, so use them. This one hits close to home for a lot of founders. You are good at what you do, so everything flows through you. Every decision, every process, every client conversation. It's all funneling through your brain. And the problem is, if you get sick or take a vacation or need to step back for any reason, the whole operation freezes. And that's not a sustainable business. That's a job you can't take time off from. To fix it, you need to document everything. And I mean everything. Start with writing standard operating procedures for your critical workflows. Use checklists, playbooks, and flowcharts. Make it so literally anyone on your team can step in and keep things moving. This is really painful and boring work, but it's essential. Delegate. Look at your task list and be honest. Which of these actually need you? Which could someone else handle? Start handling those off. Train a manager or VP who can make decisions on your behalf. Build a real leadership team. Promote someone or hire them to own operations, finance, or client delivery. Make them accountable. Let them run with real authority, because when you have department heads who truly own their domain, you stop being the bottleneck. And create visibility with dashboards, like building systems to show the key metrics and health indicators of your business. And you shouldn't be the only one who knows what's actually happening in the business, because transparency prevents surprises and spreads accountability across your teams. You've got 24 hours in a day. When you're juggling operations, marketing, and sales and delivery, your capacity becomes the ceiling on your growth. You can't work harder. You can only work smarter. The solution is to master the 80-20 rule. Figure out which 20% of your activities drive 80% of the results. Then protect that time like your life depends on it. For everything else, cut it, automate it, or outsource it. Stop doing the low-impact tasks that keep you busy but broke. Outsource and automate as much as possible, such as admin work, bookkeeping, repetitive tasks. Hand them off. Use software, CRM tools, project management platforms, automation workflows, and etc. Every manual task you automate is time freed up for the work only you can do. And time block for deep work. Schedule actual blocks on your calendar for strategic thinking, planning, and growth work. During those blocks, turn off everything. No Slack, no email, no distraction. Your creative thinking is top value, so take it seriously. So you figured out some stuff. You're growing. You got 10 clients, and then 20, and then 50. And suddenly, processes that used to work are completely broken. Quality starts slipping, communication falls apart, and people don't know who's responsible for what. Things become really chaotic. This is what happens when you scale without a structure, because growth without a foundation just creates a bigger mess for you. To fix it, you need to design processes for a scale from day one. Build modular systems that can expand, not rigid ones that break under pressure. Use templates, frameworks, and clear role definitions. Make it so you can take on 10 times the work without reinventing everything. You need to establish regular rhythm in your business, such as weekly team meetings, monthly reviews, and quarterly planning sessions. Add feedback loops, and it's how you stay aligned as you grow, because consistency beats perfection every time. Then define the KPIs that actually matter. Don't track everything. Track the few metrics that tell you if the business is doing good or not, such as client acquisition cost, customer satisfaction rate, or profit margin. Pick 3 to 5 and measure them obsessively. These early warning systems catch problems before they become crises. And finally, stay humble and iterate. Your system won't be perfect the first time around. As you scale, revisit and improve. What works for 5 people might not work for 50, and that's okay. It means you're learning and growing. Before we wrap up, a few more things worth keeping on your radar, such as regularity and compliance burdens. They are getting more complex and not simpler. Rising costs and inflation eating into margins. And talent recruitment and retention. And honestly, so many companies are struggling with this one. Marketing and customer acquisition becoming more and more expensive and more complicated. And economic uncertainty that can shift without warning. And here's what I want you to take away. All these challenges are real and they show up in some form in every business. The question is, are you preparing for them or not? If you found this helpful, I'd like to hear which one of these 5 is actually keeping you up at night right now. Drop a comment below and let me know, because I'm planning a deeper video on whichever challenge resonates most with you. And if you need a simple template to build your SOP, check out this video and download the free template there. If you got value out of this video, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.